Creating content to educate and provide value to your audience is a crucial element of inbound marketing. With the sheer amount of users looking to Google for answers to just about anything, search engines are an absolutely essential tool to get your content found on the web. So, understanding how a search engine functions can absolutely help you strategize for SEO and allow your content to be found by the right people. Hey guys, it's Liv here from Neighborhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. So let's start with the basics. What does a search engine actually do? Well, essentially, the internet is a huge collection of pages intertwined together via links, in the same way that houses are connected by roads. The three primary functions of a search engine include crawling, indexing, and ranking. These three functions make up Google's search algorithm, which works as a really accurate pattern detection program. When the search engine user puts in keywords and terms in the search bar, a list of relevant websites that match the search come back. What they really just did is look through Google's index of the web, which are all the links they already have examined, and crawl through. Google's search algorithms kicked in and sorted through the billions of web pages in its index to find the most useful and relevant results based on the searcher's query. Firstly, let's have a look through the search engine's first function, crawling. Crawling is the discovery process where search engines send bots, known as spiders, to uncover new and updated content. While the content may vary, the spiders will always examine as long as they are discoverable by links. Google uses other pages and follows links to delve further, or a sitemap if the website owner submits it for Google to crawl. As Google continues to crawl all of these pages, a copy is stored on Google's servers. This is Google's index, and it's stored in a way that allows Google to quickly search through billions of pages in the index. Google has provided some tips on how to maximize your site crawling. For any changes to a web page, you can request a recrawl from Google, which will be done with a URL inspection tool if you've changed only a couple of web pages, or you can submit a sitemap if you're after a recrawl of multiple web pages. If you ask Google to crawl only one page, make it your home page. Your homepage is the most important page on your site as far as Google is concerned. To encourage a complete site crawl, be sure that your homepage and all pages contain a good site navigation system that links to all the important sections and pages on your site. This helps users and Google find their way around your site. The second tip is to get your page linked to another page that Google has or can crawl in. This page should include either text or images and is relevant to the page you're linking it with. However, be warned that links in advertisements, paid links in other sites, and links in comments won't be followed. If you enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos delivered every week to your inbox. The second search engine function is indexing. Once a page is crawled, Google tries to determine what the page is about. Through analyzing the content and cataloging the images or video files on the page, Google stores this information in their index, much like a library. To have your pages accurately indexed, make sure that you create short, meaningful page titles, use headings that tell the subject of the page, and use text rather than images to convey content. While Google is incredibly smart in understanding images and videos, its ability to understand text is unmatched. The last function of search engines, and one you may have heard of, is ranking. When you search for anything in Google, the platform searches the index and presents a list of everything, which contains what you were looking for, ordering the results so that the most relevant findings are towards the top of the page. The algorithm and how it impacts a listing's ranking depends on heaps of factors, each with a different assigned weight or value. These may include the content on the page, the number of other sites that link to your page, and the overall quality of the website. To ensure that your web page is maximizing its serving and ranking in search results, make sure that your page is fast to load and has a responsive design so it's mobile friendly. Also, ensure that what you're putting out is useful to the user and keeping it up to date, because no one's going to want to read a blog about key tech trends in 2016, because that's definitely come and gone a long time ago. For more tips on SEO and some best practices, the masters themselves, Google, have created an extensive page of guidelines, or you can even check out our SEO starter guide. We've linked them both down below in the description of this video and in the corresponding blog post. So if you found this video helpful, feel free to share it with someone you know that needs a hand with getting started with SEO. You could also subscribe to our blog, where you'll find loads more tools, tips, and templates to help you find, sell, and keep your people just like we do. So that's it from me. Happy marketing.